Hello, my name is Joel Longoria, 4th period. It is Wednesday, May 13th, and this is my AP Stats research project. My research question was, does background noise negatively affect short-term memory recall? Participants exposed to background noise will remember fewer words than participants completing the task in silence. A reason I chose this topic is because it connects to real-life situations that students experience almost every day. A lot of students study while listening to music, watching TV, sitting in loud classrooms, or being around other people talking. Some people believe background noise actually helps them focus, while other people say they need complete silence to study effectively. I wanted to test whether there would actually be a noticeable difference in memory recall between these two environments instead of just relying on opinions. For my experiment, I used 10 participants divided into two groups of 5. Group 1 completed the memory test in a quiet environment, while Group 2 completed the same test with background noise playing. Both groups were given the same word list, the same instructions, and the same amount of time to complete the test so the experiment would stay fair and controlled. I showed this word list for 30 seconds each, and then I took the paper away and had them write down what they remembered in 1 minute. Some examples of the word pairs include truck and apple, river and camera, and garden and bottle. This is my background noise group, and they're gonna study these words for 30 seconds. Signing out. For variables and statistical tests, the independent variable in this experiment was the presence of background noise because that was a factor being changed between the two groups. The dependent variable was the number of words correctly recalled by each participant after studying the word list. Since my sample size was small and I was comparing the averages of two groups, I used a two-sample t-test instead of a z-test. A t-test is more appropriate for smaller sample sizes like the one used in the experiment. A z-test is usually used when the sample size is much larger and the population standard deviation is already known. I also tried to keep the experiment as controlled and fair as possible. Both groups were given the same word list, the same amount of study time, the same amount of recall time, and the same instructions before the beginning of the experiment. So these were my results. After collecting the data, I counted how many words each participant correctly remembered for the original list. The silent group scored 11, 10, 11, 12, and 11 words recalled. The background noise group scored 9, 5, 6, 10, and 6 words recalled. The silent group averaged 11 words recalled overall, while the background noise group averaged 7 words recalled. The limitations in this study, and the very big one, is a small sample size of only 10 people. Some people may have different memory abilities, and some remember more than others, and some people get distracted way easier than other people. So for my conclusion, overall the results of this experiment supported my hypothesis because the silent group performed better overall and recalled more words on average than background noise group. This experiment suggests that quieter environments may help improve concentration and short-term memory recall. The experiment also connects to real-life situations because students study in many different environments every day, including classrooms, libraries, coffee shops, and at home while listening to music or television. Even though the sample size was small, the experiment still showed a noticeable difference. Thank you for your time.